Whoa, hit the button. Yeah, Dev, power back. Yeah, ooh, it's light in here and I can see the slop and the mess so much better. But I can't find my camera. So I'm using the other camera. So anyway, still on Wi-Fi though, my internet's still out. So, but that's okay, really. Haven't fired up the computer yet, the real one. So I'll do that soon. Try to get back to normal. Import my whatever thingies from there into this laptop. And then, yeah, I'll be almost civilized again. I gotta find where I put that camera, 'cause it's irritating me. I mean, I had it in my hand. It's just everything's such a mess in here. It's really disgusting. So anyway, I gotta work on that. Gotta get this place cleaned up. Got the outside not bad. The front yard looks pretty good. Yeah, but man, this is just so bad. So yeah, sorry. I just know the camera's got to be. It's got to. I saw it. Where could I have? You know, there's not that many places you can put it. There's a cat sleeping with a weepy ear. He keeps ripping the skin off his ear. I don't know why he's doing that. Stupid. Somebody said something about something, but that's not the problem. It's some sort of nerve thing, yeah, or whatever it is. Stupid thing is what it is. So I'll be back after take a bath and get all cleaned up, look human again, maybe. Well, I mean, you know, whatever I looked, I'll look that again. Yeah. Just be nice not to be. Be nice to be back to something almost normalish. Even though normal wasn't great, it was better than this abnormal in the dark thing. Oh, it's just the seeing again. It's just so nice to be able to see. Okay. Yeah, there's the camera sitting right here. Duh. Okay, anyway. So somebody said you had to flip high definition. No, this is one of the old flips. You know, it's the old version. So, but yeah, they're really good little cameras. I mean, it's the 640 by 320 or whatever, 480. But yeah, they're really good old cameras. I mean, the old flips I like better than the new high definition ones, because the high definition ones make gigantic files that are just no fun to work with. So anyway, that's enough of that. What else was there? Yeah, that's enough. So, see you later. I'll tie these together. I mean, it's almost looking like I can upload videos quicker on my neighbor's Wi-Fi than I can on my regular internet connection, which really irritates me because I'm paying a premium price for a premium internet connection, and they apparently are ripping me the fuck off, and I don't care for that. Verizon is just evil. I mean, when I wish I can't do a lot of video editing. I have to get the computer running to do the video editing. But I mean, I did I called Verizon today, and so I'm just going to do an anti-Verizon video. Because these motherfuckers, they had me on hold for 40 fucking minutes just to report my line is down. I mean, I'm just trying to report that my fucking line is down. They wouldn't let me do it on their website unless I gave them my, my entire life history. I'm supposed to somehow remember email addresses and passwords and all kinds of other crap. And so, yeah, I couldn't do that. I mean, why should I have to identify myself anyway? Why can't somebody even anonymously report that a line's down on a house? I mean, what's the big deal? They can verify whether or not there's a connection or not, and they can say, oh yeah, our computer can't connect to their computer, so obviously, to their wire, so that wire must be down. I mean, just fucking cunts. There's no other word. 40 minutes of my goddamn time just to report the fucking wire down. I mean, fuck you, Verizon. Fuck you for that. I mean, that's just obscene. There's been a big giant storm, big giant damage. It's 2 fucking weeks later, and you don't have a thing on your phone service, one of your little recorded messages that say, if you like to report storm damage, click, press 4. You can't do that. You're a technology company. You can't manage that, you fucking cunts. But who wants to do? I don't want to do business with Comcast. That's even worse. I mean, fuck this shit. I should have a fucking. I should have a public domain. What do they call it? The public option. What's the word for that when they denied people the Medicare thing, joining Medicare? Well, the public option, yeah, that's what they call it. But yeah, we should have a public option. We should always have a public fucking option. Instead of dealing with these fucking cunt bastard motherfucking corporations that have no accountability to anybody. It's just like the election. We got no choice. Jackass and idiot. I got a choice between cable company fuckhead and cable company dickwad ass fucking wipe shit fucker. This isn't any fucking choice. Anyway. Yes, that's enough. Yeah, right, this is already a video. Sorry, didn't mean to make a video. I was just doing the... Oh, I pulled my hamstring. I don't know. I don't even know how I did that. I mean, this is just... I got my power back, which is really great. But yeah, right before the power came back on, I started getting a headache, and then I noticed I pulled my hamstring, and I was like, oh fuck, my leg hurts. Ow. What the fuck? I don't even know how I did it. I hate that shit. I do something I don't even know how I did it. I'll be limping for a fucking week. Oh, shit. There's always something. Alright, enough. So anyway, till later. Or till I add some extra here. Or whatnot, or whatever. Yeah. A Fred video, except not quite. It will get me in trouble. Anyway, it's fogged up anyway. Yeah, it's very pleasant in the tub, actually. Nice place to do videos from. Anyway, quiet, too. Good, nice echo. So I thought I'd just comment on Puro. Did a video about the server idea again. And, yeah, I mean, me, Fred, and him have been kind of working on this idea of getting independent of YouTube and the censorship. That's the real issue, is the censorship. But, just in terms of the free speech part of it. But the real problem is that, to do a debate site, it's not so much about the voting and all this other stuff. We need a mechanism to attract interest. And we have to have participants who are willing to be, to go all in, so to speak, in terms of their own integrity and, being, not being able to run away from the argument. Because a lot of people do that currently. I mean, you can't compel people to make a response or to answer questions. And, a debate site needs to be able to have the ability to force people to answer or go home. And I tried it in the past, and I didn't get much participation from you people. You couldn't even name videos. I mean, we could take advantage of YouTube's tagging system right now, and we could tag videos specific to a subject. Just make up a tag, a unique identifier for particular subjects, and then have secondary tags for response videos and main videos, and number them sequentially, so somebody could just put in tags, and we could have software that automatically does that, creates the tags automatically and give you the most recent video in the discussion, or how the videos have been rated. All that information could be stored based on the tag numbers. So I mean, we could use the mechanisms that exist. Not that I want to use YouTube as a platform, but I'm just saying, first we really have to do the traffic thing. I mean, that's got to come first. We got to make this interesting. We got to make it compelling. We got to make it so people want to come and listen and hear. And there's got to be some. We got to turn into a cage match, or we got to turn into something. Where there's something on the line, something at stake, so people will watch it for the sheer violence of it. And I don't mean the argument has to get harsh or brutal. I just mean the violence of the jeopardy of being humiliated, losing the argument, that kind of thing, having to admit defeat, whatever, however you want to word that. But I mean it would be good to have a debate format where, personal insults are off the table, you lose points for making any of them, all that kind of thing. Where there's referees, flags are thrown. You can make appeals to the umpires, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but we got to make it so it's interesting. We got to get the traffic. So until we solve the traffic problem, all the rest of the eyeball problem, the rest of it is, platform, smatform. Would be good to have tools. So basic ones, good video player, that's consistent. Everybody's using the same one. That would be really great. Being able to directly upload videos would be good, but I don't know if that's really practical. Knocking them down to MP3s, having a converter for doing that simply. Small size MP3s that can be played on phones and stuff. Making all this stuff, maybe even do a phone app kind of thing. I think that's all stuff that needs to be incorporated into this. So anyway, I guess we'll keep playing with it. But yeah, I really think we got to work on our performance. We got to work on the performance issues. We got to make this look like something, something that people want to watch and such. So till the later, very soon for you. I'll probably make one more segment here, I guess. And until then, and such. Yeah, back again. Feeling so much more human. Well, no, unhuman. Well, something. Feeling something. Yeah, like... which is good. Except I really did pull a muscle in my leg. Anyway, this guy again. I am a school guy. Russian guy. Ex-Russian guy in Canada. Kind of like anti-bullshit man. Haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, miss him, sort of, kind of. A bit. But we're not. Yeah, no one's really saying anything on YouTube. Really is annoying. Anyway, I wanted to say something else. Don't remember what it was, it doesn't matter. Shadow puppets. Oh, yeah, shadow videos. I should do shadow videos. Kind of like shadows. Shadows are interesting. I have an interesting roof for shadows. Ceiling. It's not a roof. Yeah, it's kind of a good place to put shadows. Anyway, so I'll have to get to that. Do shadow videos. Yeah, so anyway, this guy. So anyway, answering the other guy, asked how was I doing internet without power? Yeah, well, I mean, it's a laptop, and it's got Wi-Fi. So all I had to do was recharge the battery. So I go next door, recharge the battery, and the laptop works, and I got Wi-Fi from the next door neighbor who had a generator. Yeah, and yeah, unfortunately his house is okay. My house, everything got pulled off of it. It's unlucky and such. Anyway, what was that? Oh yeah, response video. So he wants to know about virtual reality. First he talked about life. So I wanted to address that really quick. Like somehow life would just regrow even if we exterminate it and all that kind of stuff, or we end it. And I just don't buy that argument. Replication is really complex chemistry. It just, especially DNA replication. Having a blueprint molecule that provides the mechanism for the replication. Because that's the only kind of replication that's ever going to be fast enough, the evolution. It's the only mechanism that provides evolution that's going to be quick enough to ever get organisms to be this complex. But there's so many hurdles between us and the first replicating cell. So even if a replicating cell was formed again, there's nothing indicating that it's going to be some easy road to just travel, to go through sensations, eyeballs, the whole thing. I mean, first it had to create a reflexive mechanism that turned from chemistry. I mean, the initial reflexes were chemical reactions, and they would turn into electrical reactions. So first it has to create a neuron before it can even start to even build something called a brain. A brain that's going to be of sufficient whatever to have this sentience, consciousness thing, phenomenon take place inside of it. So it's a long road, even if you got to the first cell problem, which is a huge hurdle. There's a lot of complex chemistry going on to create that first cell. It is not common chemistry. The universe doesn't have a lot of complex chemistry in it. There's a lot of complex chemistry on planet Earth because living things create it. But without that mechanism, there just isn't. The universe is basically simple chemistry, and there's no reason to think it's going to do this over and over and over again. Because that once doesn't prove anything in some laws of probability. You can't draw any conclusions from one occurrence in terms of likelihood. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said on that. So, I mean, this is just not a given that the problem isn't solved. And it wouldn't matter anyway. I mean, it doesn't matter how many victims there are. It doesn't matter how many, let's say there's 10 dogs that are going to get run over by a car, and you can only save one. Well, it's still worth saving one. So it's not really, I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It doesn't matter. We know that we can prevent suffering here and now, and that's what we got to deal with. It's on Earth. Worrying about the rest of the universe is kind of out of the range of human potential tangibility. We're just never going to be able to touch it. Anyway, but moving on to the virtual reality question. And yeah, I'm for virtual reality if you ever get to the point where I'm for it as one step short of the solution. A compromise I would go for. But people will never accept what full immersion virtual reality requires either. So, and there will be no point in doing it without full immersion. And if people aren't going to, it's all or nothing again. It's another one of these all or nothing things. It's like a nuclear power plant and all the rest of this stuff. You either choose to have them or you don't choose to have them. But you can't do anything in between. So, yeah, that's how I look at it. The augmenting our human body thing, this doesn't make any sense to me. There's no point in making us more durable or creating steel shields for us to walk around in, or machines, or it just all gets too expensive to make us happy. Where you could satisfy a human being for a year, theoretically, if you just digitize what we are, put our brains into a machine, and feed it, plug an iPod into it, and give it a world to live in. There's nothing intrinsically horrific about living in a matrix if the matrix isn't designed to do anything other than to create a nice living environment for you. There's really nothing foul about it. But it's not a conversation people can rationally deal with, so there's no point in having the conversation in a way. So I don't bother anymore. But I do have a channel. I have channels for all these subjects. I have the Graceful Exit one. I have the All 4 VR, I think, is the virtual reality one. So I've already talked about it. I've already listened to the groans from the ignorant masses. And the hell with it. They can't be rational about the subject. They're all DNAites. They're all religious nuts who think there's something intrinsically precious about picking up an actual rock instead of thinking they picked up a rock. They think there's a difference, and because they're idiots, colossal idiots, then religious idiots. Anyway, moth. It's evil. Anyway, till next time. Alright, almost out of battery, so might as well finish up here. So anyway, I'll upload this. Convert it and upload it. And I'll see how long it takes to upload. Because that really is irritating that, this Wi-Fi seems to be uploading on YouTube anyway really fast compared to my old connection that was supposed to be really fast. So Verizon really does suck. Anyway, till next time.